Okay, I have a Dodge Avenger SXT 2009 model. Notice there's not a lot of information about these cars online. I don't have any luck finding any on this particular year. Seems like it cuts off at 2008 and starts back up with 2010. But what we've got here is a bad brake light switch. My wife was driving it earlier today, and she said that when she mashed the brake light came on right here, and the needles, the gauges started jumping and acting erratic. Only when she pushed on the brake pedal, and then when she got home, cut the car off, she went to come get me from work, the car wouldn't start. So I got out here, I checked every ground wire, every wire in I could find in this car, thinking I had a short. Well, it turns out I got lucky. When I went up under the steering wheel here and checked up under there, I heard a clicking noise coming from the brake switch, even though the car was off and the key was out of the ignition. So that lets me know that there is something wrong with the brake switch. It's shorted out, so I'm gonna have to remove this brake switch. This is not an easy task, because I don't know about you guys' spouse or wife or girlfriend, but she likes to put the seat all the way up under the steering wheel, and the battery's dead and I can't move the seat back. So the battery, not totally dead, but it's so dead the seat won't work. And every time, so I just disconnected the battery, and we're gonna try to remove this brake switch. I got me a flashlight, and we're gonna go up under here, and we're gonna find this brake switch. All right, it's gonna be dark for a second. Put a little light on it. Now we can see. Follow your brake pedal up, and you'll find your brake switch right there. That yellow looking thing. All right, what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna take this thing and turn it 1/4 turn counterclockwise. Just like that. That's all you have to do to take it out. Pretty simple. Now we got to disconnect the plug from the brake switch. All right. Like I showed you a while ago, I did disconnect this by turning it 1/4 turn. It come right out. But then I ran into another problem. The seat's too, like I said earlier, the seat's too far forward, and that was too far up there for me to work on comfortably. So I took this cover off underneath the steering wheel. I took this metal plate off. This metal plate sits up here like this. 4 hex screws hold it in there. I took those out, dropped that, and then I was able to get to it a whole lot easier. All right, so the next thing I did is I took a screwdriver and I stuck it in between the gray and the black, and I pulled the black back with a screwdriver until I got all those clamps, those little clamps loose, and it just comes unplugged. I'll show you what I was talking about here in a second. So what I did is I had to take the screwdriver and stick it in here at an angle and pull back on this black piece to release those clamps. That way this would unplug. Now we're good to go. We need to go replace this and see if that cures our problem.